I haven't been on this setup in a hot minute. How's it going, everyone? It's been a hot minute. Listen, so there's a lot that's been going on. I know it's kind of weird seeing me back in this setup. So, dang. How do I... You know what? We'll talk about all of that after our reaction video for today. So, today we're doing a reaction video called God Did by RUA Young. And he's featuring on this music video is none other than my GOAT, KB himself. Now, I'm gonna tell you a little secret here. Before I even got into this, I couldn't even watch the video. I was so jealous. I saw the first God Did that RUA Young did, and a couple months later, I'm seeing him, have KB on his track for the remix, and I'm like, bruh, I was so jealous. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was jealous. I couldn't even watch the video, and it's been like 3 weeks now. So now I'm in the place where I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm not jealous anymore. I can go ahead. I can be authentic. I can watch this without all the jealousy, because I always wanted to not only meet KB, but like if I was ever to like do music, I always wanted KB to hop on one of my tracks, and to see this guy just blow up like that is absolutely crazy to me. So, I mean, all blessings to God that he's even able to, that he was blessed with this talent. And it's awesome that he even made a track like this, because the first one is goated. Love it. It's fire. So I can only imagine him having KB on this track is going to pop off. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to watch this.
D-I-D. What if it was like...
Surprise, I'm gon' shine, we don't die. I'm so alive, and my God is so fire and don't rival. Go time and it's ghost time when the spirit comes. All people, south side to the South Asia. I want city soul, they gon' know this. Now from the minute he sent me, it's never a minute that he isn't with me now. Ooh.
Hold on, man, bro. KB is something else, man. Like literally. I gotta wear the merch all the time just because like he is a different breed. Hold on, we gotta the quality on this is ridiculous. It's too low. You can't watch this with just lame quality like this. We gotta go all the way here. We gotta go all the way. But KB is a whole different breed when it comes to the hip hop, the Christian hip hop industry. He's a different breed. Like the first song I heard from this man, I remember it to this day. The first song was all right, so it's Editor Prince here, and I just want to say that the first song that I've ever heard by KB was actually I Am Not the One. It was part of his Rebel, the Rebel 88. But that's really where the whole unfitted God Honesty came from, being unfitted because it's like rebel. And that's the other story that I have, which was the mental facility and all that. So he was also one of the inspirations for Unfitted God Honesty. But remembering that, I was like, who is that artist? Because he is a whole different breed. And I had to listen to him. I found him, I was listening to him, and I just fell in love with his music. It made me a whole different Christian when I started listening to his music. That's why I had to get the merch. From then on, I was probably like 13, 14 at the time. I just had to continue getting his merch. Just had to. It was a must, because I'm like, I gotta represent. I didn't even know Christian merch was a thing back then. But I'm like, Christian... It just makes you a different Christian, man. I didn't even know I could represent Christ in the way that he do. And that was just like my thing now. It's my thing now. But man, bro's lyrics is coming in with the heat. Bro came in with the heat. Southside and South Asia, I caught that. We're gonna just hit the caption here, because y'all gotta hear it and read it.
Surprise, I'm gon' shine, we don't die. I'm so alive, and my God is so fire and don't rival. Go time and it's ghost time when the spirit comes. All people south side to the South Asia. I want city soul, they gon' know this. Now from the minute he sent me, it's never a minute that he isn't with me now. Ooh, I'm with my brothers in trending. I break for commission, then I'm back to the winning. Ain't talking about Louis, a Fendi, a Beamers, a Bentley, a shopping and gain them. Go talking about winning and living the life that the Father is giving. Yeah, we got a life that the Father is. Woo. When K-pop out, it ain't no game. We dance on these.
Bro, that mentioning on K-pop, man. See, I've been hearing that a lot of Koreans are now hopping into the K-pop, but not even just that, but Christian K-pop. And I've been seeing a whole lot of Koreans just getting into the whole Christian genre, and it's amazing what God is doing over there in Asia and in South Korea. It's amazing seeing like all my Asian brothers and sisters just coming into the game, coming into the Christianity in general, but not just that, but like Christian genre of music, because I do like K-pop. So seeing that is a blessing.
They don't waste my people from heaven's gate. We one country, that's heaven's state. My squad, they gon' levitate. ACA, and that's every day. One king, okay. Heads bow, it's time to G-O-D-D-I-D. Father, Son, Spirit, got the hands on me. G-O-D-D-I-D. Father, Son, Spirit, got the hands on me. 1, 2, 3, A-B-C. Easy as that. Jesus set me free.
Being a Christian doesn't mean that I'm a good person. Being a Christian is my admittance that I am genuinely a cooked individual.
Okay. He telling everyone the truth now. And that is the thing when it comes to Christianity. It doesn't mean we're good people. It means that we realize that we're cooked, that we're not good people, and that we need a savior. We need someone who can take all those sins and wipe the slate clean. And that's what Jesus did. He took the punishment for us. Like say you got a traffic ticket, or say you committed a crime that you know you deserve to go to jail for, and someone just walks in and he's like, I'll take the punishment for him. You could have had a death sentence, a life sentence, 30 years in prison. That's not something you want to serve. You want to serve that. You don't want to die. You don't want to pay those fines. And someone just walks in and they take the punishment for you. That's what Jesus did. Not just for you, but for humanity, past, present, and future. So yeah, man, that's the thing. But to add that into the song, you are something else.
Like a Michelin chef. Whoa, still got my knife, but I got the 타락해 버린 척막이 못게. Honestly, got it already. I bet. 또 neighbor 나 man, 저 baby 나 man. Make even go back.
I am sorry, I was not familiar with your game. Rapping in Korean, and bro coming in like a Michelin chef. Okay, I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game, my G. Come in, let them know.
In his name I'ma live. Whoa. G-O-D-D, I did it again. Yeah. 왕여신에 바로 내 자리 놓네. 눈물을 쏟네. 거룩한 평안을 기다린 끝에. Sometimes I'm but silence. Still ain't violent. I let him define me. Yeah. Crash when the flesh was pilot. I'm blind, no one told me. Hide me. Run down all the times that you've been right beside me. Countless 이젠 기대하며 취해 감사하지. 하나님이 하셨다. 라는 말을 달고 살아. Right on me. Said it before. Now said it again boldly. G-O-D-D-I-D. Father, Son, Spirit, got the hands on me. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Easy as that. Jesus set me free. E-O-D-D-I-D. Father, Son, Spirit, got the hands on me. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Easy as that. Jesus set me free.
Dang. Yeah, that's already in my playlist. It's already in my playlist now. I appreciate KB hopping on that track for the remix, man. I really do appreciate that. Cause you see him on a lot of tracks, and I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, any song that he's on is an absolute banger. It's immediately a banger. Obviously, it's just that, like, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but personally, whatever track KB hops on, I immediately am just like, okay, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be fire. That's just how I feel about KB. He's an absolute different breed when it comes to the Christian hip hop industry. You can't help but to love his music. Not to mention Southside Rabbi. I don't watch the podcast a whole lot, but I did watch a couple episodes, and the way that he just spits fire with it on whatever he talks about is amazing. But enough with the enough with the glazing. Although I believe that he totally deserves it, and what God is doing in his life is absolutely amazing. RUA Young, on the other hand, I have not heard a lot of his music. I only heard God Did, but God Did, and then the remix. Both of them, I would give a. And this is something else that we're going to start doing when it comes to these reaction videos. When it comes to music in particular, we're going to be scoring all the music that we listen to on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being totally use some work, and 10 being I can't find anything else to criticize when it comes to it, or just personally how I feel about it, because it is a matter of opinion when it comes to music. So the first God Did, I would give that personally, I think I'd give that an 8 out of 10. But KB hopping in on this track with this remix, I would really have to give that a 9 out of 10. The song just isn't long enough. That's honestly the only critique I have. The song is just not long enough. It's just not. I needed like another minute on that. Other than that, it's honestly a 10 out of 10 to me. I listen to that over and over again. But the song's just not long enough, man. Y'all could have had I feel like what y'all really could have done with that, if the song was just like another minute longer, both of y'all could have been spitting verses back and forth. Like, Roy Young says something, and then KB hops in on the next verse saying something that intertwines with the last verse, and just you go back and forth with it. That could have been so fire, especially with like this song that's practically an anthem to Christianity. It would have been heat, honestly. But other than that, that was awesome. It was an awesome song. Love it. When it comes down to my channel right now, I have been doing some retweaks with it. New channel name, new whole thing. I'm trying to figure out a perfect niche, and I think I really got that. It's really going to be reaction videos to a lot of world events, not to mention music videos, because I love music. Not to mention, I probably won't be doing so much of a podcast, but rather just mainly just reacting and forming opinions on a whole lot of stuff, and just talking about God in general. I believe I will be hitting off a podcast in the future when the Lord permits it. Other than that, I'm just going to be reacting to music videos, world events, and my opinions on certain topics, or mostly like just giving godly counseling and advice. Other than that, that is really all I have to say on this matter. I loved the song. It was absolutely a banger, and I think that's it for this video. So if you'll be so kind as to hit that like button, subscribe today to join the empire. Actually, hold on. To join the kingdom. The Transient kingdom. And yeah. Since we're now hitting this off with the Transient Prince era, and I suppose I ought to explain that. I guess I'll explain that in my next video, what the whole Transient Prince thing is. Or you can just hit my social media, Instagram, and Instagram in the description below. I do have an Instagram post that is telling as to why I have rebranded myself as Transient Prince. You can go ahead and check that out. Otherwise, I will be explaining that in my next video or a short. So other than that, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and remember to stay transient. I might have to retweet that outro, but yeah, see you on the next one.